Hello guys, this is Raheel with a different sort of video today. Instead of my thoughts, I'll be showing you a beautiful application that I built using Flask. ComplainBox. Why? Because it's torturous to suffer and not even have any platform to complain on. As with traditional ways, first no one is going to listen to you. And even if they did, they will only make your problem worse. So I thought, why not make an application where students can complain, take an overview of the application before diving deep into codes and logics of how it's made. Here is our login panel. We can log in as a student. Let's log in as a student. Okay, you can see your name, what you're logging against, and you can register your complaint, whatever your complaint is, and for whom, and the reason for the complaint. Now let's write a complaint. Okay, let's submit it, and yep, you can just register one complaint per month so that you cannot spam the system. Here you can send what your complaint you have sent and what has been acknowledged. Now let's log in as an admin to see. Here are all complaints and here is our complaint that we just registered. Now admin can verify it or they can delete it. If the complaint is verified, then it will be on the main panel for chairman. Another interesting detail is that how admin cannot see the name of students who have complained, but just first letter of their name, because as it's not appropriate that they should know who have complained. But now let's log in as chairman to see that panel. On page they will only see the verified complaint that are verified by the admin, and here is our complaint we just verified and I acknowledged it. Now when you click on it, we see the complaint that are not seen, and when you click on acknowledge, we see the complaints that are acknowledged by the chairman, and see what emeria sees now. If she clicks on acknowledge, she can see that her complaint has been acknowledged. Let's see the backend code. For login, the most important thing here is that how I'm taking values from here. I have made a form that has a method of post and it is going to /login, which I will define in a minute, and I'm taking two values, name and password, and passing them to my code. It is passing it to this panel, and if your username is equal to whatever is written on our form and password is equal to whatever is written over there. Okay, and then I'm comparing them. First I'll compare it to admin panel, whatever admin's password and name is saved in our database. Let's see what is saved. Okay, Zain and 1. If password whatever username is written is equal to 1, no, password is equal to 1 and name is equal to Zain, it will make it session name is equal to admin and will go to hello. Hello is the URL that I've created for admin. So only admin will be able to log into that using that session. And then I'm doing the same for student and chairman. For student I'm taking student.name, and for chairman I'm taking student chairman.name. Let's see the passwords in my SQL code. Now let's log in as a student and see if it works or not. Let's log in emeria and password is equal to A1, and I'm logged in, and so if any of these conditions is true, you'll be able to log in, otherwise it will create an error. Next, let's take a look at students code and how it's working. When logging, we can whatever you're logging as, your name will be equal to that. Let's see that in my code. Okay, so here it is. It is equal to read only. You cannot change, because whatever you're logged in as, you should complain is that the same. Okay, and then there are other options, and name limit is equal to 20 and complaint is equal to 400, is almost equal to 100 words, and pass is equal, it is passing it to intro. Whatever complaint, it will go to flask/intro. Let's Now let's see that route in my flask code. Okay, whatever is coming, it will go to slash intro. Slash intro will get the name and then feed it to my SQL code and will return student.html URL for a student, that is equal to student dot. Now here is another beautiful thing in my code, that it will check if month you have complained is the current month. It will not make you it will not let you do another complaint. Now let's log in as admin. Okay, let's see that code for that admin. First thing I'm doing is simply putting a loop at complaint list, and so it will show all the complaints that are coming. Next, the complaint that we just did, we can delete it or approve it. Here it is the code in my HTML. I'm doing it with the loop, and it is showing only first names, which I explained before. Here is the code. If you write like this, it will only show the first word of the name. Okay, now let's see delete and update route. If you want to verify, then it will go to the update route, where it will make the status dot state is equal to verified. Before it was unseen, now it will be equal to verified. And delete is taking that complaint and deleting it using ORM's delete. Now let's look at the other URLs on this HTML page. We have reject, pending, and they are unseen. How I'm doing it is simple. I'm taking the same panel, that is admin.html, and applying different filters for different routes. Like if state is equal to unseen, it will only bring this complaints where status is equal to unseen, and verified for verified, and reject for reject. Right. If admin tries to go to chairman's panel, let's see what happens. It will return instead login as admin session is equal to admin, and chairman session is equal to his. If admin session was equal to admin, it will not let it log in as a student or as chairman. Lastly, let's take a look at chairman's panel. Now on front page, he will only see what complaints had been verified by the chairman. Here is a filter where status is equal to verified, will only show those complaints. Now another thing, he's saying the complete names. Unlike admin, I can approve them or reject them. If they are acknowledged, then student will also come to know that the complaint has been acknowledged. Using the same state where complaint dot status is equal to acknowledge, I'm mostly playing with complaint dot status. I'm making it ignore, reject, or unseen. If he clicks on new, let's see how it works. It will bring all the complaints where status is equal to unseen, mean all the complaints which even aren't improved by the admin, as admin may not approve some complaints. Let's see what emeria sees when her complaint has been approved. When she logs in, she acknowledges session that her complaint has been acknowledged by the chairman. Thank you for watching. I hope you like my application. Source code for this application and also a deployment app in description.